Hey everybody, this is AJ Porfirio, and I am super excited. This is really exhilarating to share with you some plans I have to start a program called Power Publishing with AJ. And my goal with this is to teach you or someone out there who is interested in learning about board game publishing and teaching all the knowledge I've gained over 13 years or so doing this. Um, so here's a little bit of a note I kind of have that I'll be sharing. I'm not going to read it word for word in this video, but I do want to kind of share some of the points in here. And this program is about being successful and being profitable and making, yes, a lot of money. Um, that's not everyone's goal, but if it is your goal, I want to help you to do that. And I actually think it is an important goal to, if you want to be a successful publisher. And if you are hearing that and you're thinking there's not much money in board game publishing, well, I'm here to dispel that myth for you. And we're going to talk a lot about that because I think that that's a myth in this industry that is holding down small publishers and prospective publishers because it keeps them from feeling like that's something that you can actually do. So we'll put that myth to bed. Um, I've been doing this for going on over 13 years now. I'm the president of Van Ryder Games. That's the company I've started, and we've been very very successful. I'm proud to say. So I've just learned so much doing this, and I want to share that. I've been feeling really called to share my knowledge um, with people who might be just starting out, or maybe you're already are a publisher, and you maybe you've hit a rut or you're stuck and you can't quite hit that next phase of growth. I want to help those folks as well. So let's go on to the next slide here. What this program is it's going to help you to learn how to publish board games successfully. There's a lot that goes into it. It is not just running a Kickstarter and getting the funds and then a game magically happens. No, there's tons and tons of things to know. And crowdfunding isn't even the only way to produce and sell games. So we're going to talk about all that. I mean, crowdfunding, direct to distribution, different models, all different things. I've learned so much about all of this, and I want to share that with you. I want to get you a jump start in knowledge. Just like if you went to class to learn a subject, that's what this is going to be similar to. I want to download my experience and knowledge to you. So that's one thing. Now, the other thing is to learn to make a profit and learn how to manage the finances and learn what works and what doesn't, maybe, or all that kind of stuff, right? Like if you're truly looking at this as a business, you need to be making money. The business needs to support itself, needs to support you, needs to support your employees. So we're gonna dive into all kinds of different topics on that. And then last, this program exists to, we're going to create a community. I want the people who sign up for this program, you're all going to be interacting with each other as well as me. I'm there to support you. The community's there to support you. We're all going to cheer each other on. It's going to be a positive environment, and we're going to have a lot of fun. All right. I need to catch my breath there for a second. Let's go to the next slide. Now, what this program isn't is this program is not going to do the work for you. This is not going to be a magic pill that you can take and just magically be a top tier successful board game publishing company. There's going to be a lot of hard work for you. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But if you are persistent and you're committed, you can absolutely do it, and you will do it. Now, I want to state that I am not of the illusion that the way I do things is the only way to do things. And I actually believe the exact opposite, that there are lots of ways to do things. I did things I don't think anyone else was doing, and some that maybe still aren't doing. And I want to share those things with you. but that you may hear that and say, no, that doesn't work for me. And that's fine. And I want that discourse. I want you guys and the other members telling everyone what worked for you. It might be something different. This program's not about game design. So if you're looking for something that's going to teach you how to make a great game, what goes into design, all of that stuff, this program is about publishing. Now, I am a designer and have designed, and that was part of my journey and my company's journey. So there will be some overlap, but that's not really what the program is about. Okay. And then lastly, the program is not free. So there will be it's going to be a monthly subscription. I'm still determining the amount for that. What I'm hoping is if we can get a lot of people, that works a lot better than trying to do one-on-one time with every single person I would like to teach, because then we can spread out sort of the cost across a lot of people. Because just being frank, I value my time. It's going to be a lot of work to do this. I really want to do it. But I'm just not going to do it for free. So, but I fully plan on investing the funds back into the program. I'm certainly not looking at this to be my sole income or anything like that. My successful publishing company does a great job of that already. Part of it as well is you're actually going to be more serious about it by having a stake in the game. What do I mean by that? Well, there's lots of free resources out there on publishing topics, and I encourage you to go find those and look for those. But you're naturally going to be more serious, and you're going to be more likely to follow through when you've put some money towards something. Okay. Now, you may find after a couple months that you don't want to do this. Well, if that's the case, then those 2 months of subscription you paid was actually the best money you could ever spend, because it saved you years or more of time figuring out, did you want to do it? And I'm gonna show you things that you can make that decision, and you'll probably know very quickly if this is something you actually want to follow through with or not. Okay, so what qualifies me as someone you should listen to? Well, I've been in the publishing industry for over 10 years now, closer to 13. This is my company's results, a revenue year-over-year growth percentage. And, like I said earlier, we can all do things different ways. There's different tactics to take, different strategies to take running a business. And those can all be debated. We can sit in a room and talk about what we think would work, what's the best strategy, what's not. But what you can't really debate or argue with is someone's results. So I'm here showing you my company's results. We've had double-digit or triple-digit growth every year since the beginning of the company, which I'm very proud of. It's not to brag. It's not to, pat myself on the back. But if you're going to be learning from someone, I would think that you would want to learn from someone who's done it, who has experience and has results. So that's that. And then, I put my education background here. I do have a business degree, master's, but I'm here to tell you, I'm fully confident I could have done all of this and been just as successful without the fancy degrees. I don't regret anything. They're great, and I'm super glad to have them. But when you run your own business and you take the leap for yourself, no one's there to tell you can't do it because you don't have a degree or any kind of qualification. All you need is the drive, the will, the determination, and the persistence. So let's go do it. Let's go make it happen. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about how the program is going to be set up. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, and like this one, hopefully I'm not losing my breath as much in those videos. But there's going to kind of be three different areas, and you'll probably benefit from at least two of them, if not all three. But one of the areas we're going to do, and there's some example kind of modules, topics I'm going to make videos on. These are some of the ones that I want to start off with because I think they're very important. But I have a whole list in each of these groups for more topics to go over. Now, the first one is topics for all publishers. So whether you're not a publisher yet, you're a prospective publisher, you're a new publisher, small publisher, even maybe some medium-sized publishers, which is what I would consider my company to be. There's going to be all kinds of stuff in there. And some of it, if you are a publisher, maybe like, yeah, I knew that, that's good. But then there may be some topics that you hadn't thought about, or it's coming at it from a different approach, and you might be like, wow, that's cool. I never thought about that. That's what those are. So, you can see those there. I'm not going to go through each one necessarily, but I'm really excited to get into these topics with everybody. Now, the second one is for new and prospective publishers. I kind of expect this to be the biggest group of people, but I actually truly hope that we do get some publishers of all different sizes. Now, if we get a large publisher, that might be me learning more from them, and all of us learning more from them, because I'm not there yet. We're a growing company, but we're by no means, this huge kind of conglomerate company like some of the ones out there. If that happens one day, that's going to be great, and I'm going to have even more to share. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then the last one is topics for indie and small publishers. So this is, you're already kind of on your publishing journey. Maybe you've put out your first game, or you've put out a couple games. You've been doing it 2-3 years or even 5 years, but for whatever reason, you're kind of, maybe your growth is stalled, or you're just looking to have more perspectives and get more feedback and learn more. Then these are going to be some great topics for you. I still encourage the new publishers and prospective publishers to view this content, because this is going to be what speeds up your curve. If I had learned all of what I know, in my 13 years doing this in 1 year, which is what my plan is for this course, to teach you everything I've learned within a 1 year span, I can't even imagine where Van Ryder Games would be at this point. I mean, I just think about it. I'm like, wow, look at all we've done. If I could have learned a lot of this much faster, who knows? Maybe I would be talking about being one of the largest publishers in the world. Who knows? So those are kind of the three areas, and these are just examples. There's going to be so much more, and I'm excited to share it. So lastly, I want to keep this video to kind of under 20 minutes, hopefully. So I just want to share, the program is not live yet, but I'm planning to launch it in March, kind of around Gamma timeframe. So I have set up a Google form that you can put your email in to be notified when the program launches. We're not using the email for anything else. We are going to notify you of the program launching and then delete the emails. We're not using it for anything else. If you want to keep with the program, then you can sign up at that time. The program will be administered in my company's Discord. We're going to have a private channel in the Van Ryder Games Discord. And that's just a great place to be if you love board gaming anyway. So I've got that there. Definitely encourage you guys to join there. I'll be announcing this in the Discord, so you'll be ready and waiting when that happens if you jump in. And then the last thing is the YouTube channel, which this video will be on. That's where I'm going to be posting kind of I'll post some content there, but I'm not really going to go in depth on some topics there. But I do want to put some things out there, and if that's all you can do, or you need to save up to be able to join the subscription, you can follow along that YouTube until you're able to do that. So that's kind of it. I'm so excited. I've been working on this for a long time. I hope this video has you a little bit excited. There's some great resources out there, but I really think that I can take this to kind of a deeper level and a more comprehensive level than anyone else has before. So we'll see. But if we make some strong publishers, some successful publishers out of this program, I'll consider it a big success. So that's going to be it for now. Hope you are interested. Look for those links down in the comment or the description of the video. And then share this with anyone you think it might be interesting for. Yeah, so that's going to be it. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.